What are protected persons in humanitarian law? Imagine being caught in a war zone, unsure if anyone will protect you or treat you humanely. That's where the idea of protected persons comes into play. These are individuals who, during armed conflicts, are granted special protections under international humanitarian law. This law is designed to limit the suffering caused by war and to safeguard those who are most vulnerable. Protected persons include civilians who are not nationals of the controlling state, prisoners of war, and members of armed forces who are injured or shipwrecked. It also covers medical and religious personnel, civil defense workers, and those protecting cultural sites. The main goal is to make sure these individuals are treated with respect and dignity, regardless of which side they are on. The Geneva Conventions, which are key treaties in humanitarian law, define these protected persons clearly. For example, civilians in occupied territories or prisoners of or are protected from violence, torture, and humiliation. Medical staff and religious leaders are also protected so they can carry out their duties safely. These protections are not just about kindness. They are legal rights that must be respected at all times. There are four main groups of protected persons. First are prisoners of war, who must be treated humanely and given proper conditions of detention. Second are wounded, sick, and shipwrecked soldiers, who need medical care without discrimination. Third are civilians living under the control of an opposing party, who must be protected from violence and abuse. Fourth are medical and religious personnel, who are allowed to do their work without interference. Protected persons have rights that include respect for their personal dignity, family ties, religious beliefs, and cultural customs. They must be protected from threats, insults, and violence, and women and children receive special safeguards. For example, women are protected from attacks on their honor, like rape or forced prostitution. Children also have specific protections to keep them safe and cared for. The party controlling these persons is responsible for their treatment. They must allow access to humanitarian organizations like the International Committee of the Red Cross. While security measures can be taken, these should never violate the fundamental rights of protected persons. When it comes to enforcement, violations of these protections are serious. Grave breaches of the Geneva Conventions, such as killing, torture, or inhumane treatment of protected persons, are considered war crimes. These acts can lead to criminal prosecution in national or international courts. Holding individuals accountable for such breaches is essential to uphold justice and prevent future violations. The protection of these persons is vital because it shows that, even in war, respect for human dignity remains. It helps ensure that those who are not fighting are shielded from the worst effects of conflict. By understanding who protected persons are and how they are safeguarded, we see the importance of legal protections in times of war and the need for accountability when these rules are broken.